Hello, friends! Oh my god. It's been too long, and this is the way I come back to you. What are you thinking? What a beauty, isn't she? Anyway, I'm back. I've watched 2 parts of the 3-part Jersey reunion. And I'm about to just dive into part 3, but I do not think that I'm ready to break up with Teresa in this way. And I did watch another TikToker, which we'll get into my TikTok For You page at another time, because when I say random, it is random. But she did say the best part about being a Bravo fan is that we are not committed to any of these women. We can choose to make up our minds and be full stans and then not. Which I absolutely agree with, but I think after watching this reunion, I feel that in my bones. I never thought I would drop Teresa so quickly, and the way this woman blindly commits, then doubles down, triples down, just goes all in for this man, the way she did for Juicy Joe, I'm shocked. I don't like Melissa and Joe, but Teresa and Louis are monsters. They're monsters. This was terrible to watch. The John Fuda thing, that definitely happened. He definitely looked up his baby mama in prison, looked up all this information on people. He's fucking terrible. Who is this guy? So obviously we know he's giving like scam artist vibes, clinger, opportunist kind of thing. But all of these rumors, especially the one that came out lately about his ex-fiance being a therapist and him planting like a client in her care to like get information from her, and that recently came out because she filed a restraining order on Louis. That, people don't make that up. That is absolutely true. And I remember thinking when they first met, like, oh, you know, all of these past things coming out about him, like, people get real jealous when you get with someone famous, I'm assuming. I don't know. I mean, but people can be ugly, you know? But I think at this point, it's blatantly clear that all of these allegations, rumors, things that have come out about Louis, they're probably all true. Even if you give him the benefit of the doubt, it's probably pretty close to the truth. So I brought up the John Fuda thing because I had seen a clip of that on TikTok, and I'm really not sure I'm ready to watch it because I don't know where we as fans go with this show. Like, this is what Teresa's doing, and it was one thing when she was married to Juicy Joe and she had 4 daughters, and she's dumb as a bag of rocks, so she probably didn't know what she was signing, you know, with all of the bankruptcy fraud and wire fraud. So she knew Juicy Joe was shady. I just don't think she had criminal intent in mind. I do think she's dumb and she'll go along with things. She'll double down on things. She's not going to be outwardly, you know, apologetic about any of her decisions. Even now, she makes excuses. But it just shows she has learned nothing, and she's doing the same thing again and again. She's found another man that is going to take her on a ride. She's unapologetic. I know she sees these red flags. She's not giving in to her brother. She's not giving in to her sister-in-law, which she can't. She hates her too much for that. She's too prideful to see what he's doing to her friends, even if, you know, she's not super close to Margaret or Jennifer Fuda. But what about Dolores? Apparently little Frankie was working for Louis, and something happened with that too, and Dolores is supposed to be her friend. She's not admitting to any wrongdoing there. Like, this is a problem. I just don't see how the show is gonna show another, like, takedown of her life. Like, she's undoing her own life. She's the common denominator of her life falling apart and rebuilding because she has terrible judgment. She's not learning shit. I don't think I can handle that. You know, I love watching a train wreck, but Jesus. But yeah, I did think the first two parts were very sad. I think Melissa and Teresa were throwing jabs like they will never see each other again. No holds barred. Like, I'll tell you what I really think about you, bitch. And I'm pretty sure that's the vibe they were on. And as much as I get it, because you guys have no idea how much I feel that feeling in my bones, and a whole video, like a YouTube length video is coming. Why I get so invested in Melissa and Teresa is because I had that relationship with my sister-in-law. And I'm telling you, the similarities were bonkers. When I see these two women fight, I feel it. I feel it. They hate each other, but they also want the loyalty of family. They can't stand each other, but also want to know, why don't you like me? Why aren't we friends? Knowing neither of them like each other. Also, why didn't you stand up for me? How dare you? We're family. I lived that. I did it. Happened to me. And believe me, I gathered evidence throughout seasons. I get it. Because looking back, I cannot tell you who I empathize more with, Melissa or Teresa, because I get both sides. I completely get both sides. I think through that lens, I understand why this is so final, and that's what made me sad, because you can't come back from this. This is her second marriage she's doing this. Melissa and Joe have had it. I'm sure Teresa is like, I'm just done. I found my forever. Even though she didn't, but she thinks she did. So that's a thing. I don't relate to that part, but I do know what it's like to have a sister-in-law that you're fighting with look at you crazy for your decisions, and you're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm doubling down. That's what Teresa's doing. It doesn't matter. If you're going to fight her on it, she's going to go for it. And she has to co-sign on all these crazy-ass things that Louis is doing because, hey, that's my man. The looks, let me touch on those really quick. Margaret, your bun, like, girl. No, I don't care if it's a nice ballerina bun, just no. Melissa, did you comb your hair? You put on a sequined boxing robe, left some hanging out, and just went to the reunion and was like, yeah, blah. Teresa, she was giving me Belle from Beauty and the Beast meets Bravo. Loved the short hair, loved the yellow, I loved her shoes, all of it, I loved it. Jen Fuda's hair, the little, swirly updo with these things, those wispy bangs. I kind of want those bangs. I really like that. Who else? Jackie? Yeah. Danielle, Miss True Life. I'm from Staten Island. Oh, I love her. She looked amazing. I'm also very glad she realizes she got set up. Jennifer Aiden is giving me very pageant dress. It's tired. Yeah, I'm over her. Dolores looked good. She looked pretty good. I loved her hair. And Jen Fessler, she looked okay. I mean, nothing crazy. Very pretty dress. She admitted to having a lot of plastic surgery done, which is great for her. Typically they do that second season glow up, but she said she wanted to be invited back, so she did it early, I guess. I wish when Andy saw Jennifer Aiden, he just yelled Giovanni, because I swear, that's all it was giving me. Wasn't it just like pageant realness, all this? And her hair is always just the same, like waterfall ponytail. It's tired. It's the same thing. She always does the same thing. Giovanni! Like, get Dorinda in here. I've seen it before. enough. Like, go to a different store. Or your Turkish seamstress needs to get into their pattern, because I'm not about it. It's old, it's whack, it's tired. But yeah, I think I am gonna go pour myself a glass of wine. It's not even like 5 yet, so maybe I'll wait and dive into part 3. I'm just hesitant because I feel like me and Tree are just done at this point. I don't understand this move, and I think that's where my feelings come from. And just like, I'm gonna have to find this girl I saw on TikTok and tag her, because she's absolutely right. I think her name's Sarah Elizabeth or Elizabeth, and she's like, we don't owe these women nothing. We are viewers, we're fans, we can change our minds at any time. We can be stans one moment and then be like, you know what, you and I are done. Because guess what? We can be. And I think that's where I'm at with Teresa. We are in no way friends with Melissa. But I think Tree and I are breaking up. You know, no more Teresa Tuesday here. I'm going to replace it with something else. Something else is coming. Definitely going to replace it with something else. And you know what else is very interesting I found on TikTok and Instagram? I know there's an Instagram account. I'm going to find it and tag you. They do all of the astrological signs of the housewives. Okay. I am an HR manager, and I've wanted to put my employees' astrological signs on their profile in our HRS system, just so I can see, kind of like a personality test, see how everyone interacts with each other, because I swear, some signs just shouldn't work together. And I think that's fascinating. Everybody should know their sign, and you should know everyone around you. It's better than a personality test. I'm going to find that person because it's gold. Everybody should be looking at it. Also, Bethany's beauty reviews. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. Obsessed. So good. I have to share all the stuff. I've gotten like everything she's gotten from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree as far as makeup, and it's all bomb. Like the fact that she gets on there, I don't know why it's a big deal. Like, we all give cheap makeup a shot, but she's ranking them. She's doing all price points. She's comparing them. Like, doing God's work out here. Love me some Bethany. Also, she did like a haul of candy from Costco World Market the other day. Like, she's just reviewing everything, and I can't help. I'm like, ooh, bookmark. When I go back to World Market, I'm gonna get that. Like, it's working. It's somebody hire Bethany just to make lists and just, you know, put them on Pinterest. We'll all save them. Genius idea. Genius. Also, my Temu reviews that were on my Basketball Wives video, I have more. I have a Temu problem, and I've been shut down. I have been shut down. Temu privileges revoked. My husband says it's nothing more than dollar store junk, and not the good junk, like just junk. So thanks to Temu for leaving these big, huge orange packages in front of my garage instead of like putting them on the inside gate like everybody else, like Amazon and Target and Walmart. Then I get in trouble. So thanks for that. But I do have a bunch of stuff to show you guys. So I will definitely make that video. I'm gonna upload this, and then I don't know. I need a rewatch. I'm doing Andy's faves this week because it's Scary Island, and I need that in my life to bring me joy. I feel like me and Teresa just broke up. I need something to, you know, lift my spirits. I will take all suggestions. I'm VPR'd out, I'll tell you that. Send me your thoughts, ideas.